Okay, thanks, guys. Alright, we have begun. Rosie Boys defending, EQ attacking. Let's get straight into this shit. Okay, we have... I'll look over the classes in a second, but we have a beginning engagement. Really solid team play on both sides. They're really singling out their targets. Like I said, these teams are very well matched. Great fire pot by Rosie Boys, but not enough to stop the EQ charge. Oh, a little bit of team damage by Rosie Boys. Oh, shit. Great team play, both sides, actually. But Rosie Boys took that engagement. They really stole it. It's really, really nice. However, they're still moving the card a little bit. It's bad for them. Very, very bad. And they're moving it very solidly. They left one man-at-arms. EQ left one. Rosie Boys left one man-at-arms on the cart. And now we have both teams almost at full strength. We only have 3 EQ on the cart. And this cart has stopped moving. And Rosie Boys is making a push. Alright, it's got a good camera. We're seeing an okay engagement for both sides. It could go either way right now. But this engagement will decide who moves the cart a little faster. And, as usual, Rosie, a little bit of team damage, but that will not stop Rosie Boys. The beasts. They're both beasts, but, you know. Oh, a little bit of damage out there. Waterboy was just waiting, but nope. They'll wait when they're dead. And, Jimmy Tryhard over here dodging all the projectiles. And we see EQ making for that push. Rosie Boys losing Jimmy Tryhard, and they're moving the card again. This is good. Alright, they're trying to hold on to that cart, but Rosie is not making it easy for them. Lots and lots of feints going around. Oh, man. EQ is really making it tough for Rosie Boys, and it looks like EQ is going to have this cart push. Or are they? That fire looked like it hit both of them, and it might kill Sensei. It may just lead to his death, and yep, he's down. Alright, so the cart has stopped, and we have EQ getting wiped pretty much. Don't start trickling EQ, you're not going to get very far. Rosie Boys has their whole team's strength. If Rosie Boys starts to trickle, yeah, Rosie Boys is going to lose Darterius right here. Yep, and now Rosie Boys is, EQ is down 1 player. And that's gonna make a big difference, especially when it's a knight. At this point, oh wow, EQ even getting some team damage in there. Yeah. Even so, EQ is making a move, and they're actually moving the cart. This is quite surprising. I thought they would not take that push. But individual skill can make up for a team failing, and it looks like EQ is going to move this cart pretty damn far. Okay. Everybody's getting poked around here. Got a solid engagement. Rosie Boys is making it pretty unfair. They have a lot more players. However, EQ is moving that cart regardless of their numerical difference. That beautiful archer flank, they don't even know he's there. And he is moving it. Alright, they found him out, but he got that cart like 30 valuable feet. And it's still moving. They have not stopped the archer yet. Alright, finally they stopped the archer. However, there are 6 minutes and only 20% left to get that cart into that door. I believe it's 20%. Which is a very, very solid time, if I may say so myself. Alright, we have EQ with a solid frontal push. They've got their knights and their vanguards up front. Vanguard, I should say. However, I think EQ is down 1 player in this push. And that's kind of having an effect. Alright, we have a 1v1 below the bridge. Am I missing a flank? No, I'm not. Looks like they stopped one. And Rosie Boys are going to defend this bridge. They're going to keep them from getting forward. Looks like there was a small flank I may have missed. Ghost Quiet tried to be Ghost Quiet. Golden Icon, very solid archer kill. Don't usually see that. And he's going to go for broke and try not to die, which he succeeds at. And we see a solid engagement going on under the bridge again. Lots of blood being spilt. Team damage by Jimmy Tryhard on that fire pot. Does not stop anyone from going about their killing routines. Beautiful head taking by Sensei. And we've got an equal 2v2 push on the cart here. However, one is an archer, so that's kind of... Oh! Gosh, and the archer actually gets the kill! Did not expect that. And it's an easy battle for Rosie Boys against the single knight. We're going to see Rosie Boys do a little bit of trickle action. That's not a good idea. I think they're waiting. Yeah, they need to wait. If they push now, they're going to get cut off. They're getting cut off. But that didn't stop Amish from getting a head explosion. Or golden icon. Wow, I may have misspoken when I said EQ and Rosie Boys are equally matched. EQ appears to have a bit better individual skill from what it would seem. However, Rosie Boys, whenever Rosie Boys has one or more than one person, they just wreck in a fight. Yeah, just like that. They had 3 versus 2. Done. Over. I think when it's a 1v1 situation between these two teams, from what I'm seeing, it's a bit more difficult. Yeah, I am confusing them a little bit. I apologize for that. I'm going to probably write down on a note card the attacking and defending teams. When I get a moment of respite... Okay, just to be clear. Rosie Boys are defending. EQ is attacking. Okay. Rosie for rape, except they're getting raped a little bit. And it would seem Rosie is getting cornered here, and they're losing player after player. They're trickling with their defense. It's not a good idea. They're going to get a spawn in before the enemy, before EQ can get to the cart in time. But will the spawned players be able to get there fast enough? That's the question. It looks like they will, because EQ's taking a little while to get to the cart. So we've got a full team on team. One immediately goes down to the archer from Rosie. And we see Rosie, like I said, their team play is just almost impeccable, Rosie Boys. Let's see how much damage this archer can do. 0. And let's see if we can't push ahead, just like EQ is trying to do with this single Vanguard Waterboy. I know you want to be a hero. You are a hero to me, but you're a dead hero now. Alright, we're seeing a little more trickle in from Rosie Boys. Like I said, a trickle in defense doesn't lead to anything good. Even if you're defending. Because if the attacking team really hustles after they kill the trickles, they can get a bit of momentum going. But it seems like they're not hustling as hard as they really want to be. Yeah, they're going to run up against a full Rosie Boys team. Thanks to that spawn in. There's a battle going on under the bridge and up here. I'm going to try to see both. Alright, Rosie actually takes the top and the bottom battle. Very good engagement for Rosie Boys. It was split, but they actually took it. Very, very nice. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I don't know why I have a stamina bar. Okay, so we're seeing that great target switching by Rosie Boys that I love to see. However, with more players than Rosie Boys, EQ wins that preliminary engagement. But again, when Rosie Boys gets cornered, well, when Jimmy Tryhard gets cornered, he gets a fucking triple. That's what he does. Fucking beautiful play by Jimmy Tryhard. He gets throwing axed in the head. I'm so sorry, Jimmy. So sorry. But that was a beautiful kill feed by Jimmy Tryhard. Jimmy Tryhard's an insane man-at-arms. He gives me a bad name sometimes by destroying me in duels. Alright, we're going to see a full push by EQ against Rosie Boys. Rosie Boys also has a full team to defend. Let's see what they do with it. Rosie Boys staying a little bit close to each other. This is a good idea. They're trying to surround them. This is working. Rosie Boys getting a really nice surround on them. Beautiful, beautiful surround. And EQ is not going to finish this beginning objective, it seems. That's relatively common sometimes. But they've only gotten the cart about 35% of the way. That is not a whole lot. They have one push. They don't even have one push. They're going to lose it right here. But if they can clear Rosie Boys, maybe they can get the cart a couple extra percentage. That tree just elevated me. Alright, they are going to push like madmen. EQ are going to try to get a couple more inches on that cart. They can maybe do it. But Jimmy Tryhard, ever the vigilant Vanguard, he's actually man-at-arms, is going to throw his fire pot and staunch the influx of EQ. They're not going to move that cart an inch. Not an inch. EQ mauled to death. Not literally. I don't think anyone on Rosie Boys is using a maul. But very, very good round from both teams. We saw a lot of engagements being taken by Rosy Boys, and a lot more individual battles, just individual fights between players being won by EQ. Like I said, somewhere in the middle, these two clans are probably not equally matched in terms of team play. I can't make any judgment onto who is a better clan, obviously, but I would venture to guess that Rosy Boys has the better team play, so to speak. I have scrimmed against Rosy Boys with my clan Valor, and I find that they are really, really cohesive as a team. They beat us pretty handily when I scrimmed them.